The air campaign continues, and it continues to deny ISIL the ability to have freedom of movement, to be able to mass their forces and to be able to conduct resupply of their fighters in the field. What we've continued to do is target their means of transportation, their heavy equipment, command and control nodes, their logistics supply centres, in order to degrade and disrupt them, and where we can to have an impact on their revenue generation, particularly through the mobile oil rigs. ISIL has tactical influence, but the coalition maintains the strategic momentum, with the 60 partner nations continuing to work closely together. For our air operations, and I'll talk through each of the main types of air capabilities that we have deployed. Over the period since we commenced air operations, our KC-30, which are the air-to-air refuelling aircraft, have flown 33 sorties. We've provided or transferred in the order of 2.5 million pounds of fuel. And since I last briefed you, the types or numbers of aircraft that we are refuelling in a mission are increasing. So we had previously refuelled certainly our own aircraft, the French Rafale fighters, but we're now also refuelling American Super Hornets, Marine Harrier aircraft on a much more routine basis. But our Super Hornets have flown 89 sorties, accruing some 663 flying hours, which is a long time in an ejection seat. They've employed 27 laser or GPS-guided 500-pound bombs, striking a number of ISIL targets. 25 of those bombs have been dropped since over the last month. We've hit 14 targets have been hit by Australian aircraft, 11 confirmed destroyed, and 3 assessed as damaged.
If I could just ask a question, Admiral, about the Special Forces on the ground. You said they're in the last stages before achieving deployment. Does that mean that there's been agreement on the relevant visas or passports that are required for them to actually go into the field, as it were?
We have had a process. You'd be aware the Government of Iraq has asked that we not reveal the nature of the arrangements between the two countries, so I am limited in what I can explain in that part. But the process was identified. There were a series of administrative actions that we had to take. As I said, we are right at the final end of those, and that's why I'm confident that the deployment will occur soon.
And that's sort of stepped up since the appointment of the Defence Minister, presumably?
Yes, well, it's helped as the Government of Iraq has formed and they now have ministers in place to make the decisions that we've needed them to make. Well, we're now seeing the benefits of that.
For those of us who've been saying they're going to go in soon for the last 2 months, can you refine soon at all?
I am hopeful that within the next week that we would achieve that.